Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00. This is my Law and Theories video series. In this episode I look at the distinct possibility that Chief is actually wearing a prototype Mark-7 from the moment he suited up in Halo 2. As some of you will be aware, I do breakdown videos on YouTube for Halo technology to an insane level of detail. During my recent research into an upcoming one, I realised that the armour Chief was given at Cairo Station in Halo 2 isn't what we expected. This shouldn't take too long. The Mark-VI is the suit Chief is fitted with in Halo 2, that he wears throughout Halo 3 and apparently the same suit in Halo 4, but look at the difference. It's immense. In-game it was explained that Cortana upgraded his suit systems while he was in cryo. I believe, outside of the games, nanomachines were an explanation given. That's what drew my attention. The Mark-7 was the next generation of MJOLNIR. It was to implement technologies far in advance of even the amazing Mark-VI. But it was only made in extremely limited quantities. In the lore there is only evidence of one person, Spartan Naomi 010, actively using the Mark-7. The reason for this is because right at the time of its release the Gen 2 platform was produced at a significantly cheaper price and tailored towards the new Spartan 4s. As a result, the Mark-7 was supplanted and never saw wide-scale application. The primary innovations were nanomachines repair and upgrade systems, able to repair and upgrade the suit when the user is in cryo or the suit is in standby. Atmospheric re-entry systems enables the wearer to enter a planet's atmosphere and land without the assistance of any other equipment. Active AI transfer protocols, able to actively transfer the ruthlessly complex and sensitive core of an AI in and out of the suit. Slipspace de-insertion capabilities grants the suit the capability to exit a ship in slipspace and transfer back to normal space-time without incident. Limited shaping of the energy shields, allowing the suit to create partial overlaps of the energy shield, increasing its protective factor, as well as forming them into aerofoil shapes for gliding. Hybrid fusion plasma power source, a hybridized human Covenant power source, utilizing Covenant pinch fusion reactor chambers, using generation of high-strength artificial gravity to compress matter to a density of the core of a star. These were very impressive innovations to be sporting on the battlefield, and afford the Spartan wearing the suit a significant advantage and technical dynamicism in any given strategic situation, but the Mark-7 was not, and is not, the only suit to carry these upgrades. Master Chief's Mark-VI is in fact unique, in that, unlike all other Mark-VI suits in active service, his one is the testbed for innovations technology, in particular the upgrades to the Mark-7. Not all, but some of them. I say some because no evidence was ever witnessed to prove its implementation, so here is my evidence for those that were. Nano repair and upgrade systems. During Chief's cryosleep, his suit underwent a change in its aesthetics and systems that simply couldn't be explained away due to the graphical changes. His suit contains nanomachines. While he slept, Cortana activated his nanomachines and redesigned his armour to such an extent that it no longer looks like the Mark-VI and instead opted for a more legacy Mark-IV inspired platform. Due to the damage Chief's suit had endured before he entered cryosleep and the lack of raw materials to use for the upgrade, his suit was redesigned to still maintain protection and operational effectiveness, but with strict confines to a less ostentatious design. As such, the damage to his chest piece was irreparable and his suit lacked full armour cover to the back. The thrusters are also arguably canon because they work on the principle of vector drive exhaust from the power supply. I'll go into exactly how Cortana achieved that at a later date. Atmospheric insertion capabilities. At the beginning of Halo 3, Chief jumps out of the Forerunner Key ship, and while admittedly using a door as a windbreak, he and his suit endured the heat of re-entry, which is typically around 3000 degrees Fahrenheit. Although he landed hard, without systems to slow his fall to tolerable level, he and his suit survived, demonstrating a distinct possibility that his Mark-VI was testing this system too. Here's the smoking gun. While Chief is still on Cairo, he enters the fire control center of the station's supermax cannon, and in order to disarm the bomb, Cortana needs Chief's help to make physical contact with the detonator.
Me, inside your head, now.
An AI core matrix is so complicated and sensitive that transferring it via a medium anything other than a portable crystal data chip containing the actual AI core matrix, would corrupt, disable, or destroy the AI entirely. It would be like trying to transfer a human brain and its memories and consciousness by shoving it through a fax machine. Yet Chief walks up to Cortana at her podium, places his hand on top, and in no more than 3 seconds, Cortana's entire AI core matrix transfers to the data chip in the base of Chief's skull. Simple as that. So the change in Chief's armour from Halo 3 to Halo 4, while it could be considered as a change to a new art style, popular or not, the reality is that by the evidence we've seen, it is the same suit, but contains testbed prototypes for the Mark-7, which surely went some way to helping Chief be the badass that he is. So, love it or hate it, the art change is canon. In a way, Chief has been wearing a hybrid version of Mark-VI and Mark-7 all this time. I'll give you time to digest that. Thanks for watching. Stick your comments down below and I look forward to what you have to say. If you're new to the channel and like lore theories and Halo technology being analysed at insane levels of detail, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon, so next time I put a video out you're told the second it hits the shelves. I want to thank the Halo community over at Amino for their support of the channel and my rambling blog posts over there. If you're not already a member of Amino, I strongly recommend you jump aboard. The link is in the description. Also, if you really like the channel, consider popping over to Patreon and give whatever support you can over there. It massively helps me out and frees up more time for me to put into Halo content and drives towards an ultimate goal that I'm sure you'll love. More details on that in the near future. Thanks again everyone, now go rest your brain.